Hello friends, welcome to Portugal. Today we're testing new Opel Astra Sport Tourer, and now we are going to start with small design story with chief designers of Opel Astra, Kurt Bayer. Good to see you, Kurt.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Could you say some details about exterior, for example, and some details about interior, okay?
Yeah, I can do this, yeah. So when we started the development of the new Astra Sport Tourer, we had three principles in mind. First, we wanted to get the outside, the exterior very compact, and the inside big as possible. The second principle was also the car has become 200 kilograms, up to 200 kilograms lighter, and it also should be visualized into the design as well. And the third one, which is very important, to also implement our design philosophy, sculpture artistry meets German precision. So let me start first with the front, which actually is the face of the car. So very important for us to give the car a very strong character, but also is really to emphasize the sportiness and dynamic. How did we do this? For example, we really pushed the graphics further down, so to give this kind of very dynamic center line. But also very important for us is, as you see how the grille execution is, we wanted to really emphasize the width of the car, to really stretch it. And we did it with the chrome grille bar, and the chrome grille bar really runs really seamless into the headlamps. And if you look at the graphic and you really see how that really runs into the lamps, it really helps us really to stretch the front and make it very wide as well. But also very important thing is to emphasize our really award-winning LED matrix lamp, as you can see here, with a very distinctive feature which you can find on all our Opels, is this daylight running hook and this wing. And that's also very important for us to emphasize these features, which always comes to other cars as well and tells everybody that's a very clear Opel as well. It's got a very expressive hood with very dynamic and crisp line to really emphasize this precision, this German engineering precision. And a lot of sculpturing also ongoing when you see all the execution on the surface that makes the car very distinctive and very strong character. So when we run to the side view, it really shows the quality of sculpture surfaces. And really in combination with this precision, that really crisp line, particularly when you look at this crease line, which starts from the rear and really jumps to the front, and really also again shows this aesthetic and efficient appearance of the car. What we also have done, particularly with the Sports Tourer, we wanted to really stretch the car. It's still compact and very, let's say, from the dimension point of view, really short-sided, but we really dropped this roof down here again to give this silhouette a very dynamic approach. And also to get all this kind of family look to the hatchback 5, we also come up with a feature that is very unique and makes the car very unique in the Sports Tourer area, is this kind of breakthrough D-pillar, and that we did basically with the chrome DLO, which starts to the front and runs dropping down here and really basically dividing the roof, which gives a kind of floating feeling from the main body, and that makes the car very unique and very specific. When you just keep going and walk into the rear, what we wanted to do here actually also is, let's say it's a carrier. We wanted to emphasize really also here, like the front, we want to make it look really wide. Keep it compact, but still stretching in the rear. And we did it, for example, with these split tail lamps. So really also they have been horizontal oriented, but it helps us again on the graphic point of view to really stretch the rear and makes the car, so there's a lot of things you can plug in there as well. And also one thing you heard yesterday in the presentation, really important, is we wanted to also emphasize the dynamic feeling and also from the aero point of view. So we're integrating an aero fin here, almost invisible, but has a function, but it also helps us this wrap, because it's gonna be black and it's really seamless running from the side to the rear, and again gives this really aesthetic and efficient feeling what the car really needs. So again, it's very compact, it has the same dimension as today, but the inside, it's much bigger and more spacious. We want to really make the car from the inside looks much bigger than the exterior is showing. Another really important and feature we are also proud of is this, we call it this keyless opening. So everybody knows when you're coming from a huge shopping tour, you have your bags in your hands, and maybe it's even raining. So you get to the car and you don't want to drop your bags on the ground to make it dirty. So we have a really cool feature. You get to the car, you just sweep underneath of the bumper, and then voila, the tail opens easily, and you put your bag in there, and then you just also, you go back if you want to close it. See again, you just sweep it, you go a little bit back, and then just close like magic. So I think this is a very important feature for a very practical car like the Astra Sport Tourer is. So anyway, I just open again, just to show also what was really important for us as well. As I said, the exterior is very compact. The inside, what we have done compared to the current car, we really enlarged the trunk space, which is very important for us as well. At the end, we can, when you flip this, the rear seats forward, you get to 1630 liters trunk space, which I think is really good. And if you look at the inside, you can see everything is very clean executed. We used every centimeter in there to basically offer space for the customer. But also, as we all know, when you have a lot of space, you create a lot of mess. So as you can see on this model as well, we have a kind of accessory pack. So we really can organize basically the trunk space. You have some rails on the side. You can put a net in here, also a net in the front if you have a big dog which goes in there. So as you can see, even on that side, even a lot of space, we also give the customer the opportunity to organize everything in the inside. So I just close the back. Now I would like to go a little more into the interior. Hands on wheels, eyes on the road. And when you operate, you just sweep your head a little bit to the right side and you just operate the screen.